Welcome along to Ballinasloe Town for the FAI Junior Cup quarter-final night tonight. A massive night in prospect as Ballinasloe Town take on Killbarrack FC. We're going to meet two of the teams involved here tonight. Willie Dunn is the chairman of Killbarrack. Kieran Keary is the secretary of Ballinasloe Town here today. And Willie, first of all, massive crowd has come down from Killbarrack and a huge night in prospect for you.
Oh yeah, really looking forward to it. It's a great day out, great trip, and thanks to Ballinasloe for having us here. Really looking forward to the game, and hopefully it goes well.
A lot of people will know you were beaten in the final last year, so you come here with a lot of promise, and I suppose people are expecting big things out of you.
Well, we're hoping to go one step further this year. Really, a lot of effort has gone in again this year, so hopefully we can go all the way and win it this time. So,
well, best of luck tonight. I'm sure Kieran will be feeling that won't happen. Kieran, we've been around Ballinasloe all day. We've seen people really enjoying it, and this means a lot to your club.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure to have you in town all day. There's been a great buzz around Ballinasloe all week. We've had great help behind the scenes from the FAI, from Aviva, from the local people. You had lads doing jobs all week for us. We'd like to welcome Killbarrack as well down. They come down with a top reputation. They're one of the top sides in the AUL in Dublin. We have our homework done on them. We know it'll be a tight game. They're a good footballing side. We like to play a bit of football ourselves, and I can see it being a very tight game. It could even go to extra time here tonight, I predict.
Extra time, maybe we'll see. Willie, I'm sure you're going to be predicting a win for the visiting side.
yeah, hopefully we get a win, but we've done our homework too, and equally we watched them last week and they're a very good side, so hopefully we can just get out here with a result.
Neither side giving too much away here, folks. It's set to be a huge night in prospect here in Ballinasloe. Well, kick-off is coming up shortly here in Ballinasloe Town. Alan Cawley is our match panellist for the night. And Alan, I know we'll be hearing plenty from you a little bit later on, but just overall thoughts on the game and coming up to what should be a really, really good night in Ballinasloe.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the game, Jacqui. You know, Ballinasloe have put on a great show here so far and really drumming up a great atmosphere. You know, you see the kids coming onto the pitch there now and getting the Fair Play Awards ready and all and everything. So I'm really looking forward to the game, and I think Killbarrack are bringing a good crowd with them as well. So it should be a great atmosphere, and it's a great night for the players involved, with a chance of, as you know, the final now with being in the Aviva this year, so it's a massive incentive for them to play well tonight.
Yeah, as you say, and it's a great competition as well, and one that I know you've been following since you were a child yourself.
Yeah, well, it was always the big competition, even when I was a kid. Now my dad playing junior football growing up, so you'd often go along to the games, but there was never anything like a furore like this, I have to say. So it's great for them, and I can't get over now like the excitement with the fact that the final is going to be in the Aviva. So as I say, it's a huge carrot dangling in front of the players, and I'm sure they'll all be out to put on the best performance they can and really kind of achieve the win tonight and go on to further things.
That's what it's all about though here tonight. Who do you think is going to win this game and why?
Yeah, it's hard. It's difficult to say. I think kind of the fact that home advantage is a big thing, you know, at this stage of competition. You can see the crowd that are already assembling here tonight, and Ballinasloe, just from speaking to them, they're quietly confident. I know them according to the bookies, and they're never too far wrong. They're the outsiders, but I would kind of go for a home win tonight and maybe cause an upset.
Well, we shall see. It is set to be a huge night in prospect here. The crowd are already gathering. Let's get straight on to the match.
On a cold and frosty evening in Ballinasloe Town for this FAI Junior Cup quarter-final, there was an absolutely great crowd and a raucous atmosphere. There was lots of optimism amongst the home crowd too. Unfortunately, all that optimism soon turned to disaster after only 2 minutes of the game, when a mix-up between captain Peter Keary and the goalkeeper led to a penalty kick for Killbarrack, the away side. It was a total mix-up between the centre half and keeper, and the home side could have no complaints. Up stepped Killbarrack centre half Mark Mooney, and he slotted the penalty away to give the Dublin side the dream start. After the disappointment of losing the early goal, Ballinasloe soon regrouped and were unfortunate not to have a penalty kick themselves in the 10th minute, when number 9 Alan Duffy was fouled in the box, but unfortunately for Ballinasloe, the linesman had his flag up and the ref gave a free out. Just when Ballinasloe were finding themselves a foothold in the game, a corner for Killbarrack that was never cleared by the Ballinasloe team, and when the ball was crossed back into the box, there was the dangerous Keith Kerwin on the edge of the 6-yard box to nod into the goal for Killbarrack's second, and they were in dreamland. Killbarrack were in cruise control now, and the game was played in a very sporting spirit, but there was one nasty challenge by their captain Gavin Cochran, and I must say he was lucky to stay on the pitch when he fouled number 5 Gary Egan. So as both sides departed for their half-time cup of tea, the Killbarrack fans and the Killbarrack players were in dreamland as this tie was going all their own way. As the manager Concannon looked to rescue this tie, it was time for him to make substitutions, and that is exactly what he did at half-time in bringing on number 12 Liam Lynch to see could he cause a stir amongst the Killbarrack defence and make an impact. 10 minutes into the second half, and what looked a dubious free kick for Ballinasloe made all the difference as the substitute Liam Lynch, who was brought on to make an impact, caused a stir in the Killbarrack defence, which led to a goal, and they were right back in this tie. As the Ballinasloe onslaught continued on the Killbarrack United defence, they were almost caught with a sucker punch as the ever dangerous Keith Curran got in behind them, and he did finish brilliantly, but to the Ballinasloe fans' delight, the linesman had his flag up for offside and they were still in the tie. As the Ballinasloe town players fought admirably to get back into this game, they thought their chance had arrived when substitute Liam Lynch, who was ever dangerous since he came on the pitch, had an unbelievable chance to get the equaliser that their second half performance deserved, but sadly for him and the Ballinasloe faithful, the ball trickled wide. So with a final scoreline of 2-1 on the night, Killbarrack United march on into the semi-final and still have a chance of playing at the Aviva Stadium. Ballinasloe gave a great account of themselves and can be very proud of their performance. After the match, Jacqui Hurley spoke to Killbarrack United's Keith Curran, who was our man of the match.
Keith, first of all, that goal you got, it was the perfect start for your team, and just from there it really seemed like you were in control of this game.
Yeah, at the first half I thought we put on a lot of pressure and we got an early goal, gave us a good start, and we got behind them, we got the second, and after that I thought we were going to go 3 or 4. We missed a few chances, and then the second half they just came out, and to be honest we're lucky to get over there with the win. They battered us in the second half.
Yeah,
really
we were watching the game and we thought that maybe if they snuck another goal there was a real game developing here.
It was a great game. It was a great game, and fair credit to them. I haven't after being 2-0 up, they put up a great performance.
What about this Killbarrack team? Because you got to the final last year, put in a really solid performance there again. Can this be your year?
Hopefully. Well, I wasn't with them last year, and credit to them, they got to the final last year and they lost, but hopefully we've strengthened the squad from last year, and hopefully we can push and win it this year.
Just a word on your own performance as well. Nice to get a goal, nice to set one up as well, and good to play that way in such an important game.
Oh, very happy with my performance. I just couldn't have started better for me, and I took my chances when they came, and hopefully now we just get through to the finals now and win whoever we get in the semi-finals.
Well, congratulations to Keith Curran, our man of the match tonight. It's Killbarrack who progressed to the semi-finals. We look forward to them. A 2-1 win here tonight, and if the excitement of tonight is anything to go by, we're set for a huge performance to come. Looking forward to the semi-finals.